Well, suddenly they take me from my cell, okay? They throw me in the waiting room with, like, bank teller windows. 4 Army colonels with medals up their asses are standing on the other side. They say to me, if I come to Vietnam for 2 years, no action, mind you, just work in a lab, they'll drop all the charges and wipe the record clean. But I'd only been in jail for like 13 hours. I already knew Nam couldn't be any worse.
Shows how little you knew.
Yeah, really. They had me by the balls. The next thing I know, I'm in Saigon. And I'm working in a top secret lab synthesizing mind-altering drugs. Not the street stuff. They had us isolating special properties. The dark side, okay? They wanted a drug that increased aggressive tendencies. They were scared, they were worried. They figured you guys were too soft, not fighting up to your potential. They wanted something to stir you up, make you mad, tap into your anger. And we did it. Most powerful thing I ever saw. Even a bad trip, and believe me, I've had my share, did not compare to the fury of the ladder.
The ladder?
Yeah, that's what they called it. A fast trip straight down the ladder, right to the primal fear, right to the base anger. I'm telling you, man, it was powerful. Well, I don't need to tell you, you already know. We did experiments on jungle monkeys. It worked. They bashed each other's heads in, gouged out their eyes, chewed off their tails. The brass loved it. Then they made us try it on Charlie. We took these POWs, just kids, really, and we put them in this courtyard, and we fed them huge doses of the stuff, man. I mean, they were worse than the monkeys, I didn't know men could do those things. Anyway, there was this big offensive coming up, right? Everyone knew it. Time magazine, Huntley Brinkley, and the brass was scared, man, because they knew we couldn't win. Morale was down, it was getting ugly in the States. Oh, you remember.
Yeah.
So a couple days later, they decide to use the ladder on one test battalion. Yours. Just an infinitesimal dose in the food supply, they said, just to prove its effectiveness in the field. They were sure your unit would have the highest kill ratio of any in the whole goddamn offensive, and they were right, you did. Except not the way they thought.
No one can remember that night. I get flashes, but they don't make sense. What happened? Was there an offensive?
Yeah. A couple days later, it was fierce. But you guys never saw it.
There was an attack. It was a fight, right?
Yeah. But now it's a con.
With who?
You killed each other.
What?
It was brother against brother. No discrimination. You tore each other to pieces. I knew it would happen. I warned them. I fucking warned them! Who was I? I was just some hippie chemist, right? What did I know? Fuck. I talked to the guys who bagged the bodies. They're in worse shape than you, believe me. They saw what was left. I needed to find you, I felt responsible. Ladder was my baby.